Nobody talk!
Okay.
Somebody say something. I'm starting to think.
Funny times.
Quality content
God, we're
here
losing
on
me.
Cosmic Zoo. Nobody talked for the last 5 minutes. We gotta hear who our next foe is.
So, since you've pretty much robbed me of my entire fortune,
Those
thy
are
next
years
foe.
and years of work by the people who carved them too.
Oh God, I hate this one.
Oh, is this the ape?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Well, we're near the end. Okay, so anyway, the topic we should discuss, the black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go science.
Of course, it's a meme now, but that's fine.
That's perfectly fine with me. It
It's pretty-
raises awareness.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I like that everything is a meme. Nothing serious.
I was talking about the horse's ass. What black hole are you talking about?
The one NASA took. Talk about it.
The Event Horizon Telescope got a picture of the first picture of a black hole, like visible picture. Yay!
Of course, that's gonna be old news by the time this comes out.
I mean, yeah, totally, definitely, but we're dating the video. It actually happened like
A couple days ago.
Yesterday, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it was yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday morning.
Oh, okay.
It's a cool image. I recommend taking a look, which most of you probably already have. Most
Actually,
of one of you.
I'd take a look at the whole like picture because it's like the close up is kind of blurry, and I mean you see the black hole, which is awesome, but it's blurry.
That's wrong.
There's like a
What?
The zoomed out picture is not actually just a straight up zoomed out picture of the black hole. That's a zoomed out picture of its X-ray emission. So you're seeing a bunch of X-ray light being emitted from the black hole, not visible light.
oh, I don't know what that means.
It's a different type of emission that comes from the black hole. It's a lot more visible because it gives off a lot more X-rays.
Oh,
But the blurry picture is just a straight up
the actual event horizon.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is cooler. Don't listen to me.
I never do.
Where are you going?
The desert.
I'm looking for a bridge.
Oh, you sure it's in the desert?
I am reasonably sure. Anyway, let's talk more about black holes.
They're scary.
Or is that it? Is that all there is to say about them? I felt like that was a loaded topic.
Isn't I forget, maybe you can look it up, but isn't the one that they have a picture of 6.8 billion times the mass of our sun?
I don't know.
I know it was in the billions. I just can't remember if it was 6.8 or 1.6.
It's right around that
It's a
rock.
big difference, I know, but I can't remember the numbers.
I don't know. Would you like me to look it up?
If you want,
Do it. You're the only one here with a phone.
Oh. I'm
What?
at 2%, so this is a battle of time.
Hurry.
Oh God, what is the question? The size of
Oh,
the black
also,
hole? The size of the black hole?
yeah,
Okay.
the mass, right?
yeah, mass, not size.
Okay.
Say, okay, I'm gonna check the mass of the black hole. Let me just check my emails first. Ooh, half off on
Whoa!
half off at Hungry Howie's.
Okay.
That's not even... There are no Hungry Howies here.
Yes, there is. There should be one in.
Oh, wait.
I almost said
I
the
think-
city.
I think there might be one. I'm pretty sure we've said our city before anyway. No one's looking for us.
What are you
Alright,
doing?
What,
We don't have time to
what's
kill
the name
lizards.
of the black hole? Like, what do I don't really know what to type in.
The
Event
mass.
Horizon Telescope, or EHT, black hole mass. It should be it.
That's
Oh,
not the mass you should
I'm
be
at-
focusing on.
I'm at
You should be focusing on the mass revolving around
Shut up.
Christ.
6.5 billion times that of Earth.
6.5, not 6.8.
There
That was
you go.
close.
You should
did
be
it in
going
time.
to mass. That's what you should be doing.
What are you talking about, Ben?
I'm talking about the Lord Jesus Christ. The true mass.
You lost me.
Eat the tail. Yum.
I think that's only for Catholics that it's referred to as mass, but
Now you have salmonella.
Mummies.
sorry about the salmonella. That's okay. Who needs the quickie mart? Now here comes the tricky part. Who wants to rhyme with me? Oh, that character's gone forever.
Oh, they did end up just like taking him out of the show, basically.
Yeah.
Did they write him out, or did they just like did they
I-
find some way to?
I haven't
like,
kept.
move
I
it or
have not
something?
watched the show at all. I'm not even sure what they did about Mrs. Krabappel.
Oh yeah, after her actress died.
I'm not sure if they just stopped talking about them or if they write them out the show or what.
I feel like they did something, but I don't remember what it was.
Can't believe after 30 years there's a bunch of I'm okay now using this term. A bunch of snowflakes come in and say, he's offensive. Get rid of him.
He's done so much damage to society, hasn't he?
Like, it's an insult to all Indians. Okay, but it's like he's just a character.
Everyone else insults everybody else. That's the point of the show.
I mean, Homer is the stupid blue collar worker. You got Cletus the slack jawed yokel. I feel like Mr. Burns is accurate. But then
He's
you've got
pretty close,
Smithers. Smithers is gay. I mean, they're just
Well,
characters.
He's not Well,
Yeah, a little
he's
bit.
just been
Stereotype
stereotyped before.
closeted gay.
I mean, granted, the person
That's
he's
true.
interested in is a little bit unusual, but
I don't want to get
Dr.
any spoilers
Hibbert.
here.
Dr. Hibbert is, he's basically Cosby. God, I mean, all the characters in there are just goofy. What do they want?
I guess
If
it's-
they
I guess
bring in,
it's, like it is a little silly. I mean, I can't choose who gets offended by what, but it's like
if they made a
like,
poo.
There's so many real racist issues out there. Like,
But you know what kills me
fight
about that?
Not a Simpsons fucking
What kills
character.
me
Like,
about
come on.
that, though, is one of the things they're offended about is that a white person is doing the voice of a poo. Isn't that offensive? The fact that you are offended that a white person is doing this voice, isn't that racist?
Well, I mean, that's not really racist, but
Yes, that is. That the fact that you are offended that a white person is doing this character's voice, you're basing it on the person's skin color. That's racist. Or is it? It's like, but to a lot of people, it's not racist if it's against a white person. In this double standard world we live in. Anyway, moving on, I guess. Oh Jesus.
Ouch. Oh, come on.
Also,
Come on,
I do want to point out that Hank Azaria is not actually. He's not pure white either. I think he's half.
Hispanic?
Pretty sure he's half Hispanic at least.
I'd have to look it up. I don't know.
But that's beside the point. I mean,
What?
it's voice
Oh,
acting.
there you go.
Yeah, and there's stuff that you can be like, there's real like serious racial issues out there. Let's deal with that. That's a lot more important than a Simpsons character.
I mean, by that logic,
It's just
it's insulting if, for example, Frozen is dubbed in Japan. I'm insulted that a Japanese person is doing the voice of Elsa. Come on now, it's just a voice.
I guess they're just saying like the just the stereotypical accent and all that is perhaps.
I don't know.
But I mean, I don't really get.
It's
why
just a character,
He's been around forever. I mean, that's not to say that just because something's been around forever, it's fine. But
I mean, Ned Flanders is a stereotypical devout Christian, devout Protestant to be more specific. But he is funny.
people are
He's a
just
funny
picky and
character.
choosy about what's okay and what's not.
Well, what about also Willie? Willie's the the stereotypical Scotsman, and yet Scottish people actually love that character.
Well, and it's not even. It was probably like one Indian dude, or maybe not. Well, yeah, it was one Indian guy that was upset about Apu, and there was probably a lot of like just
Yeah, I
people
guess.
joining the bandwagon. Not, it's probably not even really the majority.
I guess if you're loud enough, people hear you.
Because probably most Indian people would find him funny. Like, I mean, I can't speak for them, so I don't know.
I know, but I'm just like, it was the same problem with Speedy Gonzales. How people thought he was racist and stereotypical, but it turned out a lot of Mexicans loved him. It's just, come on, just deal with it.
I guess
It's nobody's.
A lot of people think they have to be the voice for like these other people, and a lot of times it's like, no, not. I mean,
If the show was coming out and saying this character, Indians are stupid,
Yeah,
or
it's-
Indians are ridiculous people, or whatever, then I'd see being offended by that.
yeah, it's one thing like if it's hateful, then yeah, it's a problem. But I mean, it's all in good humor. I know
You
he is
want the
he is a
character to be
stereotype,
funny.
but everybody in the show is a stereotype. And he's not necessarily a super negative stereotype. He is in some ways, but he's a good character. Like, he's had good episodes with good real moments.
Yeah.
Even with the stereotypical, like,
He's
over
just
the top accent.
the accent is what makes him
Everything.
stereotypical, and I guess because he owns a convenience store, but
Yeah, and he's got a bunch of kids. It's all the stereotype.
well, I don't know the fact that he had a bunch of kids. I think that was mostly making fun of those TV shows where you have the woman who has 9 or 8 kids. I don't know that was actually attacking or
That's true. 'Cause
stereotyping
also,
Indian.
they were octuplets. It's not like she went and had a million kids. She just
right.
happened to get pregnant with octuplets.
I mean, they've had shows that show that he's a successful person. He has a degree in science or engineering or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly. Excuse me. And owning a convenience store isn't. I mean, that's something. I mean, he's a business owner. He's successful. No, he's not rich like Mr. Burns, but he's still better off than probably Homer. I honestly, maybe I'm wrong to think this, but I still feel like Mr. Burns is actually pretty accurate. That's the one character in there that's not entirely stereotypical.
Oh my god, let me
Especially
stab
thinking
you.
about this day and age. All the
Other than the fact that he's just old. He's 106 years old.
yeah. All the money in the world, but no one else will ever see any of it.
I bring this up out of videos, but I love the scene with Homer and Mr. Burns when they climb the mountain. Wow, Mr. Burns, you're the richest person I know. Way richer than Lenny. Yes, but I'd give it all away for a little bit more.
Yeah, that's totally accurate. That's how it be.
I love that episode. That's one of my favorites.
What is wrong with his brakes?
Yes, but the hardest part is getting up. Why get up? You see that bowl of potato salad over there? Why, you'd have to get up. Actually, I love the joke before that when I don't remember the lines exactly, but he's teamed up with Mr. Burns, and Mr. Burns shows him the snowmobile, and it's like, well, Mr. Burns, isn't that cheating? Why? Why should victory go to the swiftest or the strong? What separates us from our animal counterparts? Why not victory to the richest or the smartest or something like that? I don't remember the argument exactly. Mr. Burns, Homer's like, Mr. Burns, I insist we cheat. Excellent. Then later, they get to the cabin. He's like, wow, Mr. Burns, you sure know how to cheat. Yes, well, I'm older than you. Oh, well, the show used to be great. I wish I knew the lines exactly, but it's something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my god, I hate this Colossus.
If my Simpsons references aren't helping you, then I may as well shut up now. I wasn't serious. Jeez, I thought somebody would say something.
I'm just focused, man. This guy's a pain in the ass.
I know. Depends. I don't know how much of this is gonna have to get cut now.
Maybe he's a Family Guy dude. Didn't like all the Simpsons references.
You know, it's funny. I make Simpsons references, but
Oh.
you've made several Family Guy jokes.
Ouch.
It's not a comparison, Ben.
Ouch.
No, but if it was, mine would be better. Another Simpson joke I love. God, what's the meaning of life? Oh, Homer, you're not to know that till you're dead. Oh, but I can't wait that long. You can't wait a few months? Oh, I want to know now. Well, okay.
Is that where the episode ends?
Yeah.
So Homer knows the meaning of life?
We don't. We don't get to be privy to that.
I mean, Homer probably doesn't know either. He probably...
Oh, I forgot.
Let's face it.
I'm sure he forgot as soon as it was said. That's impressive. And I don't get impressed that easily. Whoa, a blue car! Alright, I end the Simpson jokes there. No more. Well, maybe just
Phew.
one. There's so many. It's just, how many
There are-
episodes are they now? 600?
Something like that. So there's probably twice that many. Well, no, there's probably 10 times that many Simpsons jokes. Well, although the last like 200 episodes.
Well, 600. Only
Might
only
have,
like
like, two good
400
ones.
of those episodes are terrible.
400 of them are terrible.
I don't know.
That would mean that there were only 200 good ones.
Yeah,
my
I mean,
God,
yeah,
shut up,
granted, that's a
God.
lot
I
of
know
good
what I'm doing.
episodes.
That's a lot, but I would wager to say there's more good than bad. I would
Uh,
wager to say,
if the show had stopped,
which is not true. 'Cause
you
I
know,
don't have
10
money.
years ago, I would agree. Hell, the show was overstaying its welcome by season 12, I think. We're on
It all
season
went-
30.
It all went wrong around the Simpsons movie.
Oh no, it went wrong way
It was
before
before
that.
that. Okay, I
Yeah.
guess I don't remember the time frame.
The Simpsons movie was passable.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it when it came out. I can see now why people.
I honestly,
Didn't
I
like it.
could be way out of line here, but I honestly think what went wrong with The Simpsons was Family Guy. I think once Family Guy got popular, The Simpsons started competing and started trying to be more like Family
Which
Guy.
is funny because Family Guy was a ripoff of The Simpsons.
I know.
Except for like Stewie and Brian.
But Family Guy had that fast-paced humor with non sequitur jokes and I guess
Then why don't we like have two different shows? It doesn't all have to be the same.
I don't know. I mean, Family Guy is probably not that popular these days. I think, you know, I would wager like
We're wagering a lot of money.
yeah, we are wagering. Rick and Morty has got to be way more popular.
Oh yeah, Rick and Morty's more popular right now. Probably like Bob's Burgers is more popular right now.
That's
Uh,
amazing that Bob's Burgers. I actually find them to be just as funny, if not sometimes funnier than Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and I like hated that show at first, but I never really gave it a chance. I'm too picky about art styles. Like I hated the look of that show at first. I even hated the look of Rick and Morty at first, and now I love both of them. Same with like
I mean, it's
different genre, but same
Yeah.
with like How to Train Your Dragon. I couldn't stand how they looked, and then I saw the first one, and I was
you
awestruck
watch them
by
and you
it.
fall in love with it. You stop seeing the
Same with the next two.
art style after a while. It's kind of like
I mean,
in
you grow to like it too.
kind of like in Family Guy too. If you think about Brian, you almost forget he's a dog or that Stewie's a baby.
I mean, I like those two are the best characters, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because they're the most original.
You would think
Although, I
they'd
mean-
have gotten the spin-off.
Although, lately they haven't been quite as funny. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, none of it has been. Everyone's kind of like.
They're all kind
Like
of the same character.
They're all
now.
hateful, like the same hateful character, basically. They're all just shitty to each other, which is fine and that can be funny, but it's like they've lost all their human qualities. They're all just stupid and like
I was gonna say Bob's Burgers.
horrible to each other now.
I think Bob's Burgers is funnier and maybe a little bit more charming than Rick and Morty, but Rick and Morty is just a more awesome show because of the subject matter that it tackles.
Yeah, and there's so much more you can do with it. That's kind of like how Futurama is like kind of stayed good at least for a while.
Yeah, I guess
But
when you add
there's
in
so much you can do with it.
yeah, when
With
you add in
interdimensional
sci-fi and things
travel
like that,
Well, yeah, and sci-fi and all.
it's kind of limitless potential.
I gotta give what's that show? Just Disenchantment a try, because that's another one that has a lot of like potential and you know.
Yeah. I saw the first season. It's actually not bad. Unlike Futurama and The Simpsons,
You gonna stop eating
Disenchanted.
shit at some point? Go
Hope
on,
so.
Ben.
Oh, you might have to kneel. Unlike Futurama and The Simpsons, Disenchanted actually has a continuous story arc. Oh, God, you...
No.
He didn't even hit me.
God dang it.
This fucking cunt game.